you know, with Jordan Burroughs in 2013 and Burroughs in 15. And then Jaden Cox in 16. And last year, once again, Burroughs just couldn't get by him, but now he's in position. He's up away from Jordan Burroughs, trying to reverse that, make his first world team just like David Taylor. And there you see that chest wrap position where he is so lethal. And it was an epic 3-match series in Lincoln last year. One of my all-time great wrestling memories. I mean, it was just an amazing event in general, and just to see it come down to 3 matches like that. And for Dake to be right there with Burroughs the year he wins the Worlds, we know he can medal at the world stage. He's just got to get on the team, and he's got a really tough opponent in Zahid Valencia, and they're up next.
Zahid Valencia in the tunnel. And it's going to be interesting, Christian, to see what kind of adjustments he's made, what kind of adjustments his coaches, a former national world team coach, Zeke Jones, and what adjustments can you make, right, against a guy like Kyle Dake?
Well, I think you need an angle. You don't want your head between the legs against Kyle Dake in any way. So you need a good angle on your sweep single leg. Maybe get some fake motion going, and maybe he can get a go behind off or a redirect off the head out front. He's got really good short offense, does Zahid Valencia. I think little subtle tweaks can get him the finish. He was right there to finish against Dake on 2 occasions, but it was Dake able to find ways to score. And here comes the man, Kyle Dake, up to the stage. He's a match away from making the world team.
Can we still call him Kid Dynamite, or is he not a kid anymore?
Is he Man Dynamite? That just doesn't
I like
sound.
Kid Dynamite.
Yeah.
KD, Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake, KD.
Let's stick with it.
Yep. And as usual, Kyle Dake tries to rip Rob Cole's hand off before every match. Slaps it like nobody's business. Our wrestlers are planted, ready in the center of the mat. Match number 2, 79 kilograms. Kyle Dake in the blue.
Right away.
He immediately gets to the leg, but Valencia says, get off me. Zahid Valencia in the red. Dake wins the first match 4-0, right?
4-0, that was it. Had that go behind the mat return and then the counter off Zahid's shot. He was able to score, and you're seeing him attacking Zahid's left leg 2 times now, but Zahid able to avoid at this point. 30 seconds in, inside control there. Looking to snap.
Pulls him, moving him on the mat is Valencia. And so maybe the game plan is more motion, less shots, pick your shots and
that's
get some angles.
And the Penn State crowd here recognizing that was no points on the board, but that's some great attempts, great wrestling. Shoots right through him. And that's 2 for Zahid.
Wow.
He strikes first here, 50 seconds in.
And Zahid Valencia's first score at all against Kyle Dake. You got to wonder if that's a burst of confidence that he needed.
And it's just that constant motion and speed, catching that ankle, and those are the kinds of finishes you need against Kyle Dake. If the longer it takes you to finish, the less likely you are to do so against someone like Kyle Dake, because you see him collar and ankle again. But Dake's not going to be anyone to panic because he looks for that same attack. Now it's Dake on the offensive off the re-attack, can't get in.
Yeah.
Minute 47 to go in the first.
Kyle Dake will not be rattled. He's been in so many big matches his whole entire life, and sometimes I feel like if I were him, I'd be so rattled, but he's just poised and usually just powers right through it. He's been scored on before.
Oh, again.
And again, he gets to the leg.
And just tries to shove him on the edge, but he wasn't quite in the zone. And even still, you know, with that step out, if you shove and extend your arms, they're not likely to give you that one. They'll call straight arm push. So you've got to be a little more calculated. But as it stands, he didn't get out of bounds anyways. And looking for that collar and ankle again. Nice adjustment there from Zahid, as Dake going to be warned for passivity. Hand on the mat there from Kyle Dake. And now a knee on the mat for Zahid Valencia. And those are little subtle things in freestyle wrestling that can get you warned for passivity and put on the clock.
Dake getting low, driving forward here. Maybe looking for a step out.
Good job by Zahid clearing out there. It was very clear Dake was just going to get low and try to drive him toward the edge. Zahid able to free himself from that tie and get back to center. 40 seconds to go as he clears out. And now Sammy Julian indicating towards Zahid. And there's another shot, collar and ankle.
Dake controlling the center of the mat. So you see Zahid kind of firing off attacks, but Dake controlling the center of the mat. And could be why they hit Valencia for passivity.
Wrist control in there, trying to shoot through it is Kyle Dake, 20 remaining. Nice collar, right side, good snap. Man, the physicality of Zahid Valencia.
Very high. Shot from space by Kyle Dake. Valencia looks to almost go behind from it. Short time to go here in the first, so it looks like it's going to be 2-0 at the break. Zahid Valencia with the lead.
Wow. Quite a first period there. Some really nice exchanges. And that takedown from Zahid was picture perfect on that collar and ankle. You see Pendleton and Zeke Jones in his corner. And it's 2-0 in favor of Zahid at the break, 14 seconds to go. And there's that collar ankle, runs right through him. Quick finish, and Dake didn't even try to turn in and fight it. Was it kind of in a situation where he could give up 4 there?
Yeah.
If he doesn't turn down, he wisely turns down. And we are underway, second period, and a collar and ankle other side now. Maybe that was the same side for Zahid Valencia.
And Zahid gonna continue this pace. Very high. Dake looking for opportunities. Dake gonna try to counter here and looking to capitalize, but he gets to the legs and he gives up nothing.
Reminds me of some of those Mark Hall, Zahid Valencia scrambles, back and forth. They were just exchanged.
One of the best I ever saw this year in the NCAA finals, back and forth.
That was a world-class level flurry in NCAA wrestling. Those two guys are out of this world good. 2:24 to go in the second period. Looking level change, and Zahid.
And Dake to the leg. Oh, he loses it. He loses it. Dake continues to attack.
Some of that Houdini defense of Valencia, you don't talk about it as much because he's so good offensively. So tough to take down. Dake-esque. And we're going to see Zahid Valencia get hit for passivity. And he's not on the shot clock. Next one, we'll put him on the clock. We'll see if Zahid, he hasn't stopped attacking. There's another check, but he's right in Dake's wheelhouse here. Between the legs, it's gonna be a tough spot to finish from. As you see Dake walking around the crotch, looking to lift. He's got a foot on the mat, does Dake. Zahid doing a great job. And now hopping over is Kyle Dake. Zahid Valencia hanging tough. Zahid just hanging on for the stalemate. Did a great job. Did Zahid Valencia, even though that was his attack, it was Dake looking to score the entire time and able to prevent the 2-point exposure of Valencia.
Dake fantastic from that crotch lift position. He scored on Burroughs last year at the World Team Trials from that same position. Great defense, defense from Zahid to be able to fight that off. Halfway through the second, Kyle Dake yet to score this bout.
Double to single in deep, same position, same leg, and once again locking around the crotch. Zahid Valencia not going to change his approach. And there's 2 and Kyle Dake's going to split him and come out.
Dake's going to get the 2, and he's going to have the lead on criteria. 1:05 to go in this match. Kyle Dake looking to make that world team.
And he's so good on top. There's the gun!
Got a trapped arm gun. He's going to take it back. Not confirmed, just 2. Only 2. Takedown to 1 2-point turn. 4-2. Kyle Dake with the lead. 45 seconds to go.
And 42 seconds, a takedown for Valencia would put him in the lead. And they're not going to give it, I know he exposed multiple times, but unless you get to a completely defensible position, they're not going to let you add on. So it's just the 1 turn there for Kyle Dake. Level
Dake's
change
he's going to kind of go into defensive mode if I had to guess here.
And he's been in that mode pretty much the entire match. It's been defensive. He hasn't taken much of a committed attack. There's another shot from Zahid Valencia. Can he finish? He's got Dake towards the zone, hand out, and runs out of bounds. Caution and 1 offered by Sammy Julian and confirmed by the chairman, Zach Garrett.
But Dake's smart. Dake's smart. He knew that, hey, I can give up 1 here. I can't give up 2.
Now 1 here is not enough for Valencia. He's got to get a takedown. He would still be losing. There's another shot. He's in deep. This is his chance. Can he finish?
15 to go.
He's up in that chest wrap. And Kyle Dake, so good from this position. 8 seconds to go.
Dake's smiling, looking over at his corner, looking at the clock.
And Dake's gonna do it. So close so many times. Kyle Dake on the world team. A 4-3 winner over Zahid Valencia. What a match, what a series. Zahid Valencia's for real, but it's Kyle Dake's time right now.
An historic moment in Kyle Dake's career. He's going pretty much everything you can do up to this point. He now has that opportunity to be on a world team, compete for a world medal, and obviously in his mind, a gold medal.
What a series that was. Man, so much credit to Zahid Valencia there on those attacks. You see Dake getting congratulated by Bill Zadek, who will be his coach this summer, or I guess it'll be fall by October.
Yeah.
Backing up these world championships to the fall.
That's Bill Zadek and Captain Mark Butler of the United States Marine Corps, and these Penn State fans giving it up for Kyle Dake, the wrestling fans more than anything, and they understand how big this moment is for Kyle Dake, and he's going to be chatting with our man Brian Hazard. And we'll kick it down to that duo right now.
79-kilogram world team member. Let's give it up for Kyle Dake. Kyle, it's been a long time coming. Your first world team, you've been right on the cusp for so long. New weight class, new opportunity. Tell me about what it's going to take to get to the next level on the podium in Budapest.
You know, my goal all year has been I want to be a gold medalist this year, and I plan on bringing it back home in October.
This man knows how to win, folks, and he is your 79-kilogram world team member. Give it up one more time, Kyle Dake.